Hi everyone, Scrap and Lizzie here again. And I know I've been just on a roll. I didn't feel good for like 2 weeks. I didn't feel good. I wasn't sick. I just didn't feel good. And so I hadn't done much. I hadn't done much at all. And now today I think this is the third video that I'm doing. But and and I haven't tried this yet, so this is something new. Usually, I mean, it's not new because other people do it, but it's new to me. Usually, I always try to do something first and then make a video because I don't know if it's going to fail. So, and I don't want to fail in front of the whole world, make the national news as a loser. Okay, what I want to do here. Now, so this is my friend gave me these are actually labels. There's like three across and maybe 10 down. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So there's 30 labels on here. But I saw somebody where they made they made something like this. They painted on their labels and then they used the labels for most beautiful things. Now, why is that going in and out of focus? Wait a minute. Let me see if I can just turn off that. I wonder if I can turn. Well, I don't see where I can turn the auto focus on. Okay. Well, now it seems to be focused. Oh, now it's not focused. Why? Because I thought there was like an automatic focus. Hmm. Now it's not focusing. Why not? This is what I want to know. Why is it not focusing? Let me see. Unfocused? Maybe I gotta start over or something. Let me see. It's not focusing at all. It's just as blurry can be. Oh, now why do you want to focus on my face? I wonder if it focuses if I got my hand. Okay, now it's focused. Now stay that way. Stay that way. Okay, I asked, I think on my last video, and I'm going to ask again because maybe somebody didn't watch my last video and they might watch this one. But my camera does not have a pause feature on it. Either that or I can't find it. And so, and I have a A Logitech HD Pro webcam C920. If anybody has this same camera and if there is a way you can pause it, like what if I have to go to the bathroom? You never know. And if I do, then I don't want everybody to just sit there twiddling their thumbs while I go use the bathroom. And so, or fill my coffee or whatever. And so if you have this camera and you know how to do the pause thing, if there is a way, then let me know. This is gonna make me crazy. Um, or if you have a, a webcam that you use that's not the same as mine, and it has the pause feature, because that is just what I'm looking for. Is I want to pause it every once in a while. You know, if I have a sneezing fit or something, or if I got to feed the dogs, and so yeah, that's my question of the day, if you can help me with that. Now, I need to get started doing something on me. Oh, good grief. Now husband is calling. He went over to the Walmart. Just a minute. See, this is when I need a pause. Hello, darling. Yeah? Oh, okay. Well, that'll work. That'll be fine. Okay, you didn't forget the bread. Okay. Okay, love you too. Bye bye. Okie doke. That's good. I'll see you then. All right. Bye bye. My husband, I don't think he can go to the store without calling me. He just likes to call me, say, I'm on my way home. You know what he says sometimes to me? He says, okay, run all the Chippendales out because I'm on my way home. And so, okay, what I'm doing here is I'm just spraying some color on there now. This here glue I made out of my Color Lab kit that I bought. When you buy the kit, you get two of these bottles and you get powders that you can mix different colors together, and it's got the recipes right in there as what color you put with what color. Okay, so I put some little bit of pink there, and I put some little bit of blue. Now this is, oh, and then this one is the Glimmer Mist. Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. That was the first two I mean, that was the, oh, I didn't put the purple one. Oh, I put the little bit of pink there. The pink's not showing up too much. Okay, but I'm just gonna, this one, this is pretty. This is, well, I don't know. Where does it say the color? Oh, right there. Money bags. Yeah, this color is money bags. So I'm gonna just give it some money bags color there. And then these colors, these little ones, they're accents. Accents. C Scents. Accents. Because they smell pretty. They've got a pretty smell. I don't know how long the smell would last in them. I bought these. There was a set of one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I got seven here, but there must have been eight or nine. I don't know. I just don't have them all together. But like this one smells. Does it tell you what it smells like? Yeesh, where's my glasses? Oh, here's my glasses. Let me see. Cinnamon, but it's got some glimmer in it, so I got to get that off of the bottom. Let me put that there too. Oh, I had that too close or something. So we'll give that. And see, I smell cinnamon. And maybe I'm getting too many different colors. Maybe I'm getting too many different colors. Now this one is pumpkin. Cinnamon and pumpkin. Holy smokes, it's going to smell like Thanksgiving around here. Okay. I'm trying to use things that'll dry quickly. So I'm getting a lot of color on here. A lot of different colors, neither here nor there. And this one here is grapefruit. Okay. It is smelling kind of fancy around here. Now let me see. I'm going to just put a little bit of this grapefruit in here. Well, that's kind of pink too. It's like a pink grapefruit maybe. Okay, so I put some of that in there. Okay, I think I have enough. I think I have enough colors on there for right now. What does that stuff smell good? Now I want to give that just a little dry, but I don't want too much because they are labels, so they've got that gummy stuff on there. So I don't think they would take too much heat before they went kaput. I don't want anything going kaput. Here, what's the matter, Dad? Your daddy's out getting treats for you. Daddy's getting treats. He'll be back in a minute, in a minute, in a minute. In fact, okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna, a couple of these are a little thick, a little bit blotchy, so I'm going to just daub it up. Just daub it up. So there we go. Now, see? Now if I dry it, then it'll dry faster because I have those. Okay, and I'm not going to dry it any more than that because I don't want to do that. Now, I want to, okay, what I want to do now is I have this here star stencil. It's just got stars on it. You know, yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, so I'm just going to put these stars on here. And I'm going to get me a little bit of this. This is just a little bit of, do I want to use this? You know what? I don't know what I want to use. I never know what I want to do ever. Let me see. I wonder if I could use one of these. If I just put a different thing on it. Just a minute. Wait, wait. Look at this. Here. I know I got some of them green lodges. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I want to do this. I'm gonna just take one of these. I got extra one of these. I found these on sale, so when I bought them, these dollars. So when I bought them, I bought me a few extras so that I'd have a few extras. Pretty good reason if you ask me. Now I'm gonna just put a little bit of paint on on there like that. I got that Liquitex paint. That looks pretty good. Oh, you know what? Oh well, that's okay. And I'm just going to put that on there. I never use these pouncers with paint. Well, I call them pouncers. I don't know. But I'm going to use them on my project here. On my project. I laid it. It's going to have a little bit of pink tinge in the white because I kind of squirted that on my pink stuff that's on. I think I kind of like this stencil. This is a Plaid Simply Stencils. I don't know where I got it, but probably Hobby Lobby. The Wobbly Hobby. Okay, let me think about this a minute. Hobby Lobby. Do you ever get times like that when you gotta just kind of think? You know, too many things have gone through my brain in my mere 67 years of life. And so, you know, and it's all up in there. It's all up in there, but I don't have a very good filing system up there. You know, some people are born with a real good filing system in their brain. Yeah, not me. My my brain filing system. Oh, my shoulder hurts. It gets a little bit discombobulated. Okay, so I need a little bit more paint. You know, I kind of think I like this. Cause see, I did some stenciling this morning and I used a brush, up like a brush, and I don't like to complain, but my shoulder is hurting today. Oh, I have to drop that in the floor. Okay, so now let's see. I'm just going to hope for the best here. I think that may be my. Oh, I like it. I like it okay. So far, so snazzy. So I'm going to put this like right here so I can get that other part of the sheet. And I'm going to just, I think I like this pouncer thing on um on the stencils with just the acrylic paint. I'd never tried that one before, just like that, because I put it on like with a card, or I put it on with a brush, and I make a big fat mess every time. And so it's always good to try new things. Okay, so let's see now. That's okay. I like that. Okay, that doesn't matter if that dries over there. Let me just put this on here. Okay, I throw that package in the rubbish. Let me see. Got my rubbish right here underneath. They're called, oh, it's by Ranger, and it's a mini ink blending tool. Mini ink blending tool. So I'm using it for a mini ink um, painting tool. Painting tool. A lot of tools you get, a lot of the tools that you get can be used for multiples of things. You don't have to use them all only as directed. Now, some things they say use as directed. Well, some things you don't actually have to use as directed. Okay, now I'm looking down in here into my ink. Oh, this is peacock feathers distress ink. I like the distress inks. I'm happy with these. I think that's all I use anymore. I got a whole bunch of Stampin' Up! Inks and the tower and everything. And I tried to sell it sort of on Craigslist or somewhere, something like that. I put it up, but I didn't have no bites on it, so who knows? Okay, now I'm just putting some stars around too now. I'm kind of doing this to where it's the same pattern all around. It's the same all around pattern on this. So here I'm just putting some stars around. Some little stars. First I put the bigger white stars. Now I'm putting these peacock feather stars. And I think it's looking okay. It's still missing something. So I'm gonna, let's see. Now, it's looking okay. Find where I put my baby wipes. I need me a baby wipe. I'm making too much of a mess here. I want to wipe off my thing a little bit. So I got that color all over there. Use my paint. So I want to wipe that off. Make it a little bit more tidy. You know what? I did not wipe off the glue I had on there earlier when I was making paint. But it's coming off. It's coming off. You hear them dogs? They're chasing burglars. That burglar looks just like my husband. My husband. Okay. I'm making a little video right now, Hubster, so I'll be there to help you in just a minute. Just hold your horses. You know how to hold your horses when it comes to me, I'm sure. Okay. He knows how, because he always has to hold his horses. Because he's always got to wait on me. He waits on me, waits on me. Not like he waits. Oh, he does. He waits on me and he waits on me. All right, now that's better. Okay, so now that gave that a little bit of time to dry as well by tidying up my big fat mess. Oh, thank you, Donna. No, actually, I didn't look any further after you left. After you left, I just started doing this stuff. So I'll find it. It's not, it can't be far. Somewhere in this mess of a house. In this mess of a house. Okay, do that little bit of drying. I hope that doesn't ruin my stickers, my neighbors. Okay, now, jeez, I'm trying to drop that thing again. That belongs to me right there. Okay, now I'm gonna, okay, you know what I think I'm gonna do now? Get my Posca. I love these Posca pins. These, these suckers, these boogers are, these pens, I should say pens. I can't tell you anything about them. I can tell you I ordered them off of the Amazon. It's about things. It says Posca right there, and everything else is printed in Chinese or Japanese or something. So I can't tell you anything about them. I'm assuming that, but it's like paint. So what I want to do here now, I hope this isn't going to mess things up because I like the way that looks right there. So I am going. Yeah, I want this. I haven't used this one before, so I gotta get the ink to come down. I'm gonna paint. Okay, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Now I'm just gonna try this. I know what you're saying. Don't tell me she's going to go on every one of those stars. Yes, I am. I am going on every one of them stars. Now, and I'm just going to kind of outline them. I shouldn't do the small ones. Maybe I should just do the big ones. No, whatever. Now, I should have some jokes ready or something whenever I'm going to do something that takes a little while, but I don't have any jokes. So, so, um, so if anybody has a joke out there, raise your hand. Oh, that's right. I can't see your hand. Okay. So we had a tropical storm go through today over in Florida, but it, it wasn't near me. It was south of where we are. But it wasn't too bad as far as I know. I only get my information from my friend because we don't watch TV and find out the weather. I guess we could if we wasn't too lazy to turn it on. But there was a tropical storm because hurricane season starts in June here in our land. In our land, it starts in June and goes on through November 1st. So you never know when we're going to have a hurricane. But we've been really, really, really blessed these last few years. We haven't had any hurricanes. And, you know, a little tropical storm here and there. But as far as knockdown, drag out hurricanes, we've been blessed there. We have not had them. And so hopefully that continues on like forever through this year too, because them hurricanes can really cause a lot of damage. Some of you know about that damage. And so, and we've never actually at our house have had much damage from a hurricane. Small things, trees down or something, but that's about it. We had a bit of a tornado the other day, which still wasn't that bad, but it did knock down, uprooted about 3 or 4 trees in the yard. That kept the hubster busy. Our neighbor helped us too to chop up those trees. and get them out the way. One of them was right in the driveway, so we had to get that one out quickly. I was on vacation with my daughter, so I missed the whole bunch of excitement. But and then they had it mostly cleaned up by the time we got home. So and we were just over in Orlando in Kissimmee, which is not that far. It's about an hour and a half drive from here. So we weren't that far, but still, our weather over there was beautiful. We didn't have a cloud in the sky over there, and over here they were having a storm from I don't know where. It just kind of poked up there in front of. I didn't get a star over there. Okay. See now how boring this is getting right now? But it's okay. I don't mind boring. Now, um, okay. Okay. I don't have any jokes. You want to hear a dirty joke? A pig fell in the mud. Want to hear a clean one? He took a bath. My grandson told me that one. She's crazy. Kids go back to school in 2 weeks here. So I only have my grandson for babysitting services for another 2 weeks. He didn't come today because he was with his dad. And so I didn't get to have him, but I'll have him tomorrow. And yeah, actually a week and a half is all, because tomorrow's already hump day. Oh no, today's Monday. Okay, so I still have him 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more days. So so that's good because I love that kid, and we have so much fun together. Yeah, he's like my boy. Although he likes his grandpa better, but that's okay. Okay, see now. See, is that looking good to you from your end? I hope so, because I hope it's looking good to you guys. I think it looks good to me. Now, there we go. What do you think about that? I think I like it. I think it looks okay. Now, these are on stickers, so then I'm going to show you something I'm going to do. Okay. Now, I'm going to try one more thing. Try one more thing on here before I do my other thing. And I don't know if this will work. I gotta get this lid on this here pen box. There, I got it on. Okay, now that I think that looks good just as it is. But I have this one stamp. It's big, huge, and it's how come it has no writing on it? I bought this at a yard sale. The doggone thing's huge, and it has no writing, so I don't know what brand it is. But it's like a crackle, like a crackle. And I have found that when I use this, I really like using this, and I put it over like this with the crackle, like this. Just put that on there. Oops, it didn't work very good because my thing here, I gotta put. Sometimes when things don't work well, it works better, and I just didn't think about doing it. Was putting the foam cushion underneath that. Now I'm gonna go again and do it with the foam cushion. Push that in the middle because that's where it didn't show up. Still didn't show up very good in the middle. I wonder if that's why she sold it at the Ritz. But anyway, it's okay. I'm gonna, so it won't be on the whole thing. Or maybe, okay, now I'm gonna go right here. There, that went a little bit better on that one. But it doesn't have to be like on the whole. Why do I lay that upside down on there? There we go. Yeah, it still doesn't want to print in the middle. I don't know what. Oh, wait a minute. I should take this out from under here. Why didn't y'all tell me that? There you go. Now it's on the hard cable and then the spongy thing. And let me see if it works better now. That was it. Now I'm gonna just see if I can get these couple of spots that didn't get the crackle. Yeah, and just fill them in there a little bit. That's what I needed. I needed the foam on a hard because that thing that I had my thing on is like it doesn't have any support stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. And this right there. Yeah, that's good. Now, now let's see. Is that everything I want to put on there now? I don't know. Let me see. I have one more stamp that I'm kind of partial to, and I'm gonna actually use that one too. I might be going overboard here, but because some people say less is more, not me. I say more is more. Yeah, this is. I used this one earlier too. This one is called background, novel, like you're reading a novel. Hampton Arts stamps is where that comes from. But for me, it came from Latricia. So I'm going to get some of this wording just stamped all over here as well. It's like reading a novel. And then I think I'm going to be done. And then, okay, now say for instance, I mean, you don't have to say for instance, just now, for instance, now, if you were going to, okay, now these are all labels, like I told you, these are all labels. Now, if we were going to make like I'm just going to take half of this sheet of paper. All right, thank you for that information. My husband's going to go be on the throne. I said that. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull a sticker off. Now, say I'm making like a cover for a journal. I put that sticker there, and then I'll go and make like I'm putting these on here like I'm leaving just a little border of the black around, trying to get them on there nice and even. And kind of look like they're in brick form. So I am just going to put those on there as I see fit. And and look at that. See, I think that's looking pretty awesome. Now I've seen this done similarly to this, similar to this. I seen it done somewhere, and I am going to start because I'm not very good at knowing is remembering where I see things. So I can't give people kudos for what I learned. But I've just started this here book. I just had this little notebook. Somebody sent me this notebook, but I am putting all my hints on here, things, little things that I learn while I'm watching them, and um like this morning I was watching Shannon Green, and she was printing on coffee dyed paper for a vintage look, like coffee dyed paper, and then run it through the printer, and it looks vintage when she pulls it out. And then I wrote her name, Shannon Green. So that's what I'm doing with this. I'm going to decorate this cover up. I haven't done that yet. I could probably put this on there. And so then when I say I seen somebody do this, then I will have the somebody's name, because I think we always should give kudos to each other. When we learn something from someone else, we need to give them some little, recognition. And so I am fairly new to doing this, um, to doing these videos. And so I'm learning as I go. I am learning as I go, and I'm learning how to treat people with respect, and not, I don't want to steal anybody's ideas. And you know what I do though is I go through these videos and I watch them, and then sometimes I come up with bits and pieces of what other people have done, and then put them together and decide, make something on my own, because I get what do you call it, inspiration from other artists. Not that I'm an artist, but I get inspiration from artists. And then I might take a little bit of what Shannon does, and a little bit of what Judy does, and a little bit of what Marcy does. And I and ooh, let me just turn that over the other side. Okay. And I just put them all together maybe, and then I come up with something all on my own, but I wouldn't want to claim it all as my own, because it's the inspiration comes from somebody else. Now, so like this. Now, I said I seen somebody else do something very similar to this, and I'm cut it later. And so, but like I say, I don't remember who. There's some of my favorites that I watch all the, I could probably go through my history and and see who I've watched, and it'd probably come back to me. Come back to me, my love. Okay, now I've seen one more piece. This is so much fun. Now, another thing, once you get these all done like this, you could cut them apart as ATC cards. You could only need a little tiny ITC cards, or you can cut this apart to make an actual greeting card front, and it kind of looks like a mosaic. but it all, because it's all been done together on the the things, the labels, it it all matches and it all goes together nicely. And I may cut a piece of that off and put it on my book, because I did want to cover that with something, and that might be what I'll do. Is I'll make that a cover on my book, and then there'll be a little extra, and I may make a pocket on the inside of the book, so that I have, and I made this small so that I can keep it in my purse. That way, a lot of times, if I'm sometimes even at when you're at Michael's or somewhere, you see something that grabs your interest and you say, "Oh, that would be fun to make," and and then you can jot that down, the idea down. But I like this. I think that turned out really nice. And see, I got more stickers now, just a few stickers left. And even the edge, I can use the edges now that's on here can be like washi tape. See how the edges on there? So none of that'll go to waste. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to cut that to fit, and I'm going to put that on that cover as the cover. I'm going to make a pocket on the inside. I'm going to put a few stickers around a few of these labels around, maybe on a few of the pages, and in the outside edges, it's like a washi tape. I'm going to use that. And like this, see, there's holes in there. So even washi tape with holes. And so now these, like I say, these were given to me, and I don't know if you can buy them with these. These must fit into some kind of a, you know, how they just feed into something. But my friend gave me them because they were using them at where she worked, but then they changed printers or something, and then these were then trash. And so they were going to just throw them. I had a stack. I got a stack. They were going to throw them in the trash. I said, "Oh, good night. Thank God you didn't let them throw them in the trash." Okay, that's it. I'm going to let you go now, but I wanted just to spend a little bit more time with you this evening. And now I got to clean up my mess, maybe. I might clean up my mess. I don't know for sure if I'll clean up my mess. I feel like I'm kind of hungry. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I probably shouldn't eat anything this late. Maybe I'll just get me a cold drink of some kind. All right. Now, okay, I love you and thank you for coming by. And God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your neighbors. God bless America. That's what I said. And God bless the world. Boy, it would be nice if we had world peace. All right. Thank you again so much for stopping by, and stop by again. You never know. I think I made 3 videos today. Maybe I made 2 and maybe made 1 yesterday. I don't know. My memory is a little short. Okay. I love you guys and y'all's looking good. I'm glad you stopped by. And so, I'll see you soon. Where's my mouse? I found my mouse. It was in the mouse trap. I don't want to leave it laying in the mouse trap. Okay. Good night. I love you guys.